Well, good morning, lovely ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins coming to you from beautiful, cloudy San Antonio, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, and purposeful coach and speaker in the world. I hope you guys are excited and thrilled that you have been given another opportunity to live your life to the fullest. I'd like to have a conversation with you more this morning. Let me tell you something. Angela, my wife, reminds me that even though I feel 21 years old, and per my appointment with my physician last week, I have the health and fitness of somebody in their 20s. She still reminds me that I are older than most people. For those of you that did not have the privilege of enjoying Patrick Swayze in his heyday, when he was starring in a movie as a guy named Dalton in a movie called Roadhouse. If it comes up from time to time and you're watching on the weekends, you youngsters that haven't seen it, pretty good show, pretty neat show, okay? And there was a scene where he was hired by a gentleman in a very, very rowdy bar that ended in fights and broken glass and broken furniture and just drama and craziness every night. Dalton was brought on board, not as a bouncer, because the bouncers have one role, but his role was what they call the cooler. The cooler was in charge of the bouncers, and the cooler had the responsibility of keeping things cool. And there was a scene in the show when he was speaking with the bouncers, and I was reflecting on it this morning, don't ask me why or how, that the rules to change the environment in the Roadhouse bar apply for you at work and at home as well. And those rules are this. Rule number 1, never underestimate your opponent. Rule number 2, take it outside. And rule number 3, be nice. When you think about your personal, intimate relationship, let's just say if you are fortunate enough to be in a covenant relationship with somebody who has decided to accept you through thick and thin and all of your crazy idiosyncrasies and eccentricities and loves you anyway, if you're fortunate enough to have that and experience that, well, you're going to find you never want to underestimate your opponent, all right? Don't ever do that, especially if you're the guy. Number 2, if there are kids around when things get hot, take it outside. Model the example of keeping it together. And number 3, the most important, and by far many times the most difficult, be nice. Dalton's advice to keep the Roadhouse bar from being rowdy, intense, full of drama, and breaking stuff, those rules actually still are very, very applicable today in your life and my life. Never underestimate your opponent. Take it outside. And for all of the holiness in the universe, ladies and gentlemen, be nice. Be nice. Do you know the Bible says, a gentle answer turns away wrath? You can shut down any argument just being nice. I hope today you choose to remember the 3 rules of Dalton in Roadhouse. Number 1, never underestimate your opponent. Number 2, take it outside. Number 3, the most important, be nice. Have a great day, guys.